We back. What's up? What's up, man? 3 weeks. I'm gonna do 3 videos today. So if you're new to the channel, my name is Taz. I go by Taz Fitness. You know all these other labels. Taz the Chef. Taz Arthur. Stuff like that. But this my videos are mainly informational, and I'm just here to bring some insight and some wisdom, things I feel is valuable to people, things I feel like people should know. Just got done eating, so it might be some things. But so today's video, we're gonna go straight into it. Video number one, I'm gonna talk about thoughts becoming reality. Um, because I feel like a lot of times we forget how powerful our thinking is. Your thoughts. It's kind of like as the Bible quote is, "As a man thinks in his heart, so is he." So if your thoughts are so negative, your thoughts are basically manifesting and creating your reality. So say for example, I'm thinking very negative. I'm thinking about doing something to somebody, harming somebody. I'm sitting on that thought. Me sitting on that thought is going to basically create that reality for me because I'm sitting on that thought. Now my mind is creating that reality for me, and now you are attracting that kind of reality because you are manifesting what you're thinking about. So basically, I'm just coming on here to tell people to be aware of your thoughts. Definitely Satan comes in and he gives you thoughts that aren't in tune with you, and you have the ability to not meditate and not think on those thoughts. So say for example, I get a thought, I should do this to this person, but I can easily change my thinking. But if I continue to manifest, I mean not manifest, but if I continue to sit on that thought, then uh basically your reality will change, man, because you sitting on that thought, and now you're attracting that reality. You're attracting that kind of experience because you are sitting on it. If I've definitely had times where you have how can I put it, basically can't made something come to reality based off what you was thinking. Saying for example, you went somewhere and you was like, man, I hope I don't get no ticket. And basically you are attracting that kind of experience to yourself because you're pondering on that thought, and you pondering on it longer and longer and longer. It's going to basically come. It might not come every single time. I'm not going to say this is like magic, but I'm saying if you aren't aware of what kind of stuff you kind of things you thinking, and your life is in whatever way that it is, and that you want it to be better, you need to see how you thinking. That's always the biggest step, because if you thinking horrible, you think it's a certain way that's not in tune with the reality that you want, then that's your answer why your reality is a certain way. It's other stuff that go into it as well. But I'm saying if I'm always thinking, pessimistic, if I'm always thinking such negative, I'm always gonna have a negative mindset. Oh, hey, shout out to my boy Latrell. I'm always have that negative mindset when I'm having certain experiences, and so that means I'm gonna attract those kind of experiences because my mindset, man. Like we forget, man. Your mind is very powerful, man. Your mind attracts things in all kind of ways. We forget that we spiritual beings. We are energy. We attract energy. So you got to be aware of what kind of energy you're attracting. So that's always, it goes back to you being conscious of your thoughts. Because if you ain't conscious of your thoughts, man, you're gonna think some stuff, and you're gonna continue to meditate on those thoughts, and you're gonna create those realities. For example, if I have a thought on like, let's see, how can I put it? If I had a thought on like getting with somebody, yeah, it was just a thought, but now I'm sitting on this thought. Now I'm going to create that scenario of how I'm going to make that a reality. I'm going to do this. Like, I'm going to literally plan it out. And now me planning it out is making it more realistic. And now eventually it's going to become a reality. It might not become a reality if it's not meant to be, but I say 50% of the time it's going to become a reality because you are, it's you thinking about it, man. It's in your mind, man. Your mind is powerful, bro. Like y'all gotta realize how powerful the mind is. You know, your mind attracts things in a high level, but we are unaware of it because we feed our mind so much nonsense. That's why you gotta be aware of what you feed in yourself, because nutrition isn't just what you eat. It's what you watch, it's what you read, it's what you hear, what you listen to. It's all that. So if you're feeding your mind in a negative way, of course it's gonna eventually, they're planting those seeds in your mind. Like for example, certain music are planting seeds in your mind. It's planting lust and fornication, adultery. It's planting all these seeds in your mind. So now your mind is looking for these things in the real world, in this world. That's why I don't listen to a lot of music now. I watch movies, but I watch movies to try to see the hidden meaning in movies. I'm not letting movies watch me. I'm watching the movie, meaning that I'm trying to see the message in the movie, because every movie has a message. Every TV show has a message. You know, they're just not making these TV shows and movies to make them. You know, it's a message behind these TV shows and these movies. So we're going a little bit everywhere with it, but I'm saying like that's really the concept of this video, man. Your thoughts become your reality. And going to the quote, the Bible quote, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. That's why they tell you don't lust after, don't be so lustful. Don't lust after a woman, because if you have sex with it in your mind, you already have sex with it in your heart, because you going to play that out. You're going to create that reality, and eventually you might not get that experience, but most of the time you're going to get that experience if both sides are agreeable to it. Where else I want to go with this video? I was going to talk about something else too. Thoughts becoming reality. Also, I was going to have this video go into like, dang, what I was going to say. Thoughts becoming reality. Oh, I can also just have this video going to like, your words, man. So, you know, your thoughts eventually become your words, because you're going to speak them out eventually. So, you know, you got to be mindful of the things you're saying, because as the Bible says again, the life lies in the tongue. Life and death lies in the tongue. And it's crazy how you always used to hear that saying of sticks and stones that break my bones, but words would never hurt me. Words are powerful, man. Like, we forgetting how powerful words are. Just like if I'm writing something, I'm spelling something out. You know, that's the language, you know, English language. If I'm spelling, I'm casting a spell. I'm spelling something out. It's a spell over my life. So same with words. When I'm speaking things to existence. That's why you have to be mindful of what you're saying. You can't just be saying all this nonsense, because you are speaking this stuff over your life. That's why when I even listen to certain music, now I'm aware of not singing along to it. Like if I'm in a car, somebody listens to music I don't listen to anymore, or whatever, I'm somewhere and I hear the music, I'm aware of not singing along to it, because I'm aware of how that will manifest into my life if I'm continuing, because repetition is key. Me continue to sing it over and over and over, seeing those lyrics is going to bring that experience in my life. So you got to be mindful of the words that you speaking, man. These words aren't just, you know, things to just play with, just throw them out there. You know, they do this with a lot of rappers and a lot of music. They just a lot of nonsense. They not talking about nothing. That's why I fell off with a lot of music, doing music detoxes. You know, not listening to music for 30 days, because now I'm aware. You know, a lot of music is the agenda behind it anyway. So they have to push a certain agenda. A lot of these people that's in music don't even live the lifestyle that they portray as for the fame and fortune. And they just doing it for the money. They sellouts. They sold their soul to get some fame and fortune in a temporary world. Because you really can't own nothing in a temporary world. So they sold their soul out to have the fame and fortune now. So you got to be mindful of what you're saying, because that's literally another form of nutrition. What you're saying is like you speaking that over your life. You know, if I'm speaking life, I'm going to be speaking life into things. That's why they want you to, when you're talking to your child, speak life into your child. Don't speak death to your child. Speak life so they can grow up and be somebody. Not speaking death, because me speaking death is just going to be detrimental to them. It's key, man. Y'all need to be hip to what y'all saying, man. What you listening to, all like that, because it's very key. You know, I'm not just saying I live this lifestyle, man. I don't listen to certain shit. I'm focusing on cutting out, how I talk, like curse words. I used to be big on them, say it a lot, but now I'm slowly cutting it away, chopping that tree down because I'm just being mindful of the things that I say, man. Because you have to realize how powerful your words is, man. Literally, energy. Your words are basically energy, and we also forget that this, like the spirit realm. If I'm saying something in this realm, it might not manifest, but in the spirit realm, it's something going on, and that's what I feel like we always forget about. We might not see what's going. We might not see it now because we're in the physical, but in the spiritual, something's happening. You feel me? We just can't see it. You feel me? So because our body, this meat flesh, this body, this meat suit has us in tune with the universe. The five senses has us in tune with the universe to only, see, feel. All the five senses got us so in tune with the universe, so we can't really be in tune with the spiritual. But I feel like the dreams get you a little bit more in tune with the spiritual, but I'm not really too sure. So yeah, that's what this video is about, man. Your words becoming reality. Your thoughts becoming reality, basically, and then you're tying it to your words becoming reality. Because if once you think it, you're gonna eventually say it, and once you say it, and you're speaking these things over your life. A lot of rappers be speaking death music. Now, you can see it in the environment that a lot of the people that listen to it is death behind these music. Or if they speaking like, man, I'm gonna die soon, and then they eventually die because they've been speaking death over their life the whole single time. And eventually it's not really that. It's really I can't really. I'm gonna just go off that subject. But basically, yeah, that's what this video is about, man. Your thoughts become a reality. I got 2 more videos to do, so man, stay tuned. Thoughts become a reality, your words become a reality. So just be aware of what you saying and speaking over your life. Be aware of what you thinking. Don't let, if it's a negative. I get negative thoughts too, but I don't meditate on those thoughts. When I get them, I have them. It's like they leave, or I will basically not get in tune with that thought because I know it doesn't resonate with me. So there's no point for me to even get into it. Like if I think I'm about to do this to this person. I don't sit on that thought because the longer you sit on that thought, now your mind is creating that reality for you. So I don't even do that, man, because it ain't worth it, man. It's not. You're gonna bring so much negativity to your life that you don't want. So you just be aware. Nutrition is just not what you eat. It's what you hear, what you watch, what you say. All that, what you think, all of that is a form of nutrition, man. So you got to be aware, get in tune. We out. 2 more videos coming right after this, man. We out. Hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. More content coming every Tuesday. We back at it though. Check out the website tezfitness.com. Blogs every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. My Instagram, Tez Fitness. I do Did You Know Mondays, Truthful Tuesdays. Why Wednesdays, Book Quote Thursdays, and Health Fact Saturdays. And the chef page, Taz the Chef. Another page called What's on the Back, where we just explaining to people what's inside their food. Because you really got to be hip to what you eating. Because that affects you on the whole. It affects the mind, body, and the soul. And then the last page was the come up. So basically just me giving away things that I no longer need. And it's one man's trash is another man's come up. So you feel me? Also another page that me and my homie Halito is doing. We doing like book reviews and book giveaways. So just get into them, man. If you want to collaborate, hit me up. Let me know. We out, man.